Hello you guys, this is G1 Optimus Convoy 1964 with a Transformers review, and today I'm going to show you guys the difference between G2 Optimus Prime and the 15th anniversary G1 Optimus Prime reissue. But first I'm going to start off with the Generation 2 Optimus Prime original, because the box art for the Generation 2 packaging released in 1992 and 1993 looks absolutely real cool. And a piece of Optimus Prime's shoulder and a piece of Optimus Prime's fist and his heel bone are missing, because this is the European version and an English one. You can tell that's English at the top. And when Transformers Generation 2 Optimus Prime was released over in America, the people at Hasbro had to flip the box art of G1 Optimus Prime the other way, so the box art looks like it's mirrored, and he has a new Autobot symbol since 1992, and this Generation 2 version of Optimus Prime has no flap on the top. Though when G1 Optimus Prime came out in 1984, he had a massive flap on the top. And if I manage to keep an eye out for two G1 Optimus Prime originals from 1984 and 1985, I'll be sure to do a video review on it and some video slideshows, and I'll be taking some photos of it at some stage in the near future. If you look at the top of this box, you see there's G1 Optimus Prime in his Generation 2 colours. You can tell he has a black trailer, blue treads, same rubber wheels, and his truck form looks the same, but brighter colours, brighter red, brighter blue, red strip on both sides of his truck, Autobot symbol at the top, and the word Optimus Prime on both sides of his truck. And shows you in different stages how he transforms. Though G1 Optimus Prime here has two brand new missile launchers that came out in 1992-1993. There's his light and sound power pack and blue roller, and you can tell it has a black trailer. On this side of the box, it says Transformers Generation 2, and a bit of a clear see-through plastic, and the word Optimus Prime underneath, because he is one of my very top favourite characters from the original Transformers series. On this other side of the box, you see a black trailer for G1 Optimus Prime, and there's roller, and he has no thin laser, only his twin missile launchers. And in the middle you see G1 Optimus Prime in his Generation 2 colours, attached to a light and sound power pack with no weapons on it. And why is that, you may ask? Simple. Due to Optimus Prime light and sound power pack is here with no missile launchers, because G2 Optimus Prime here is holding them, ready to fire, and he's ready to fight off the evil Decepticons led by Megatron. And on the back you have G2 Optimus Prime holding his spring-fired weapons, his missile launchers, and there's a raised battle platform here, which you can fit one Diaclone driver into, plus when G2 Optimus Prime is in his base form, you can also fit two Diaclone drivers into his trailer. And there's G2 version of Roller here, and you can tell he has a massive hose. He's the Scout car, and you can fit up to 4 Yes, fit up to 4 Diaclone drivers in it. And you can also, and if you prefer to fit, if you're a Diaclone fan, prefer to fit up to 2 Diaclone drivers in Optimus Prime whether he's in his Freightliner 202 truck form or robots form, that's entirely up to you. And if you also had the Matrix of Leadership, you can also fit in his chest. On this side, there's a pic of G1 Optimus Prime in, well, 2 G1 Optimus Primes actually, one in robot form, trailer in base form, the other in truck form. G2 Megatron from his tank form into his robot form, along with Generation 2 Starscream transforming from his F-15 Eagle jet form into his robot form, along with Slag, who transforms into a Triceratops because he's one of the Dinobots, and Generation 2 Jazz, who transforms into a Martini Porsche 935 Turbo, though G2 Starscream and G2 Jazz both have spring fire weapons, but G1 Slag, who's painted green in this photo, doesn't have any G2 spring fired weapons. But the difference between Generation 1 Slag and G2 Slag, they're both the same mould, but some of the colours are a bit different, and their weapons are also the same. Oh, one thing I've got to point out, on this pic, back of this pic, you see the Illuminators and the Sparkabots as well. And you've got the English tech specs on this side, along with the Spanish tech specs and the Portuguese tech specs. And I should know because this is a Hasbro UK version, and he does look real cool. And I'm sorry if I'm moving the camera a bit. I'm going to show you guys 15th anniversary Optimus Prime reissue. Now this is the 15th anniversary Optimus Prime G1 reissue that came out in Japan during July 2000 in honour of the 15th anniversary of the Transformers in Japan. And the box art for this looks real different. So the people in Japan had to shrink down the box a bit, because this is also based on the original 1984 Japanese release, along with the Takara Diaclone Battle Convoy release, which I'm also a really big fan of. If you look closely, there's G1 Optimus Prime holding his thin laser rifle, and there's Grey Roller in G1 Optimus Prime trailer, because this is also known as, this guy is known as G1 Convoy in Japan. And I'm real glad I got me 2 of these on eBay, one during August 2008 and the other during December 2009. And you can tell some Takara in Japanese, meaning treasure. At the top here, you see G1 Optimus Prime in his robot's form, and another photo of G1 Optimus Prime in his Freightliner 202 truck form attached to his trailer. And on this side, you get the same photos of G1 Optimus Prime in his robot form, and another photo of G1 Optimus Prime in his truck form. Same thing on this side. At the bottom here, at the bottom of this box, shows you that's G1 Optimus Prime in his truck form, transforming from his truck form right into his robot form, because these guys are all cool. And if I one day manage to keep an eye out for 2 G1 Optimus Prime reissues that have his bloated fists, bloated gun, metal plates in his trailer, I'll also be sure to do some video reviews on it and take some photos of it. Hopefully, fingers crossed, if I manage to keep an eye out for 2 G1 Optimus Prime originals with his massive bloated fists, bloated guns, grey roller, grey missiles and metal plates in his trailer. I'm sure to get 2 of them on eBay as long as I have just enough money saved up for the both of them, because I'm setting up my own massive glass display of Transformers. One set in vehicle form and the other set in robot form. On the back you've got the mega cool G1 box art where G1 Optimus Prime and his army of fellow Warspots flying into space, fighting off the evil Decepticons led by Megatron. And the box art, again, the box art for this is really cool. First alternate formation is where you have G1 Optimus Prime still in his Freightliner 202 truck form and his trailer in his base form, because this G1 Optimus Prime's alternate attack base form where you have a raised battleized platform in his trailer. It's not only turned around where the his truck is, but he's ready to fire at some evil Decepticons when Optimus Prime is in his truck form. G1 Optimus Prime's alternate formation number 2, where G1 Optimus Prime is still in his truck form but his raised battleized platform is still sticking out, which some of us would prefer to call his alternate attack truck form. Now G1 Optimus Prime alternate formation number 3, we have G1 Roller in attack form using G1 Optimus Prime's rifle, and no photo of G1 Optimus Prime in his robot form for alternate formation number 3. But if I did manage to keep an eye out for another 4 G1 Encore G1 Optimus Prime reissues, definitely set them all up in alternate Diaclone formations and keep the third of 4 new G1 Encore Optimus Prime reissues I'm going to plan to buy, which I'm planning to buy in the near future, where he's in his robot form without holding a thin laser rifle. Now G1 Optimus Prime alternate formation. Now G1 Optimus Prime alternate formation number 4, on the other hand, is real interesting and real appealing to me, because G1 Optimus Prime is still in his robot form, his trailer in his base form, and his raised battleized platform in preparation bay form and repair bay form, and he looks really cool, and he's real appealing. So what can I say? He looks real cool. I'm going to put some G1 Optimus Prime reissue on top of the Generation 2 box of Optimus Prime here. And what can I say, guys? What can I say? He looks real cool, and if you're a big fan of Generation 2 Optimus Prime and 15th anniversary Optimus Prime reissue, I seriously suggest picking them up from eBay. And if I also manage to keep an eye for another set of G1 Optimus Prime original stickers for Generation 2, again I'll be keeping them unused. And what else can I say, really? They're both a big 10 out of 10 because 1, they're a big must for all Transformers fans. 2, Generation 2 Optimus Prime along with 15th anniversary Optimus Prime are a huge must for all Transformers fans, and a really huge must for all Optimus Prime fans. So if you're a big Optimus Prime fan, seriously suggest picking up the 1993 version of Generation 2 Optimus Prime, because he's still the same Generation 1 Optimus Prime with spring up. Only if you're a big G1 Optimus Prime fan, I also seriously suggest picking up the 15th anniversary Japanese G1 Optimus Prime reissue on eBay, along with the Transformers Generation 2 version of Optimus Prime released in 1993. Though the 1993 version of Generation 2 Optimus Prime is still the same G1 Optimus Prime, who has the same G1 transforming gimmicks and made of the same mold as the G1 Optimus Prime original, but the colours and the stickers are different, especially the symbols as well. So, hope you guys are enjoying yourselves, and I'm sorry if this is taken up too long. I'll try not to get into far too much detail next time I do another G1 Optimus Prime reissue or any other Transformer G1 video review whatsoever. So, hope you guys enjoy yourselves. Have an excellent day, and don't forget to visit YouTube channel G1 Optimus Convoy 1984 for more Transformers video reviews. Take care of yourselves.